Hey, Mumuchina Kele, Abrala. Hey, I'll get the money here. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Biafra, Penu. I don't talk him before. When I know what here, when I come block on the ear, say when I know what here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. Where we say they no one more could go. They no one leave us where we go. But they want carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I start going to boycott anything we go bring death. I'm telling them for Igbo land. Biafra land, boycott all their food, not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything we bring, nah, you want to kill you, it won't put you under subjection. No listen to them, no buy their food, no buy their cement, no buy their chicken, no buy their anything. I tell you, if you try, God don't punish you. Now they're hungry you. Now that is the hungry you. Let's not forget. Make I ask now one question. Jumama and Emeka, make I answer me this question very carefully. Land don't finish for Sabah. Land don't finish for Were. Land don't finish for Anambra. Land no dey Port Harcourt. Land no dey Aba. Why una dey deceive una sef? Say only Yoruba land and Hausa land una go build in the whole mansion when I go get in the whole world. Na crazy worry una. Una dey craze. May God forgive una. Make una come back home. I don't talk about. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli, boycott their suya, boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your say no one here. One day, I tell you, one day, very, very soon, they can roast human being like a suya, give you for me to go chop am from Hausa, go this and I remit. I don't talk about. No one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Na lie. I said na lie yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're not dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. They are birds of the same feather, so all of them be the same thing. Now brothers and sisters, though, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you make investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Meduguri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Say I come back home, die no day. They won't kill you. Boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. Not so I do not tell you. They say they be get man, not take them more. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they won't clean your leg, they won't clean your house. No grill, they won't kill you. They go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their products and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one consign them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say a day for Lagos, if they go to the Baba church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you. They don't want you. You know what listen. The people where they bring on this message in a Biafra Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the kind of Ahmadike Biafra one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesian.
Why get holy, Mr. Producer?
Ipob, one melody, all we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. It's not by force to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. Naturally, Biafra, let my people go. Naturally, Biafra, naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Let my people go. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is white. Choloma, Obono Chukwu na Lolua, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. Ekele na dekalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. Ekele na dekalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. What freedom is all about. Ekele na dekalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all, make a legi, Opagise Mutisike, Onyama Defradi Nemo. We are not fighting for freedom. All we need is freedom. And the Kalulu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu Nekuri, Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu make a legi, Olu make a lulu. One great family, we can never vanish, we can never be afraid. We remain the same. Ukukikapia mahino ginakae, ukukikapia mahino ginakae, Opakimereya wenye nundishwe, aye manikemeya, mahino kwa ginakao. Ntibu nile kai werufubi, kai chune woji meji dino. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. We are not fighting for war. We are fighting for freedom. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. I think we want family. Let my people go. Live together as one. Let my people go. We can never be banished. Let my people go. No matter what the devil may do. Let my people go. Ipob going higher. Let my people go. We are one love. Let my people go. Umuchuko kikabia. Let my people go. Nandekalo. Let my people go. Eji mohura wase. Let my people go. Obasibi edike bagu. Let my people go. Ipob leno. Let my people go. Asegato lojo. Let my people go. Oye leje bisi enokiso. Let my people go. Whether devil like it or not. Let my people go. Biafra must come. Let my people go. We must be free. Let my people go. Credible you see. Credible you see. Yes me. Anyway. Akwagora gagwana Biafra ya dagesi no wasi. Kesi yana naketa one day. Kesi kana me. We are going higher. Credible you see Wabia.
Our Father who art in heaven, Nanyin Kebine Ligwe, Kahagedin song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwa Biama believe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said.
Yes, good morning, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people wherever you are all over the world. I would say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. To some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, for the avoidance of doubt, a live broadcast on this very fateful day, the 18th of the month of April, the year of Chukwuka Abịama 2019. Radio Biafra Extra is streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafor-Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Is the one who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandioku Kano, the man who saw tomorrow. He was able to stand up and speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for over 6 decades. He's a prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku kingdom. He is from Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. And by the grace of Chukwuka Abịama, I remain George Onibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land, for the avoidance of doubt. I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Almighty Creator Himself, Chukwuka Abịama, the one that makes the heavens and the earth, He who sits in the heavens of heaven and preside over the affair of man. Is the one who has set our foot upon this path that we must follow. Is the one who have ordained that this day should be. For our enemies thought that they could bury us. They never knew we were seed. They never knew we were seed. And now you see. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, ịmakwa n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya dadi o, ịmakwa n'enwe gị mgbanwe, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Without wasting much of our time, we will be moving to our topic this morning, which is simply, we must learn to fight in a coordinating manner. Our topic this morning is simple. We must learn to fight in a coordinating manner. You know, it's amazing. So many people answer coordinator. Some of them inside the zoo called Nigeria, some of them in Biafra land, some of them in north of the zoo, west of the zoo, some of them in Jamaica, some of them in America, Indonesia, Malaysia. They are everywhere. You have coordinators everywhere. Of course, IPOB have coordinator. Politicians, criminals of Nigeria have coordinators. Churches have coordinators. So when the word coordinator means, it's not just talking about IPOB coordinators. It will generally referring to every coordinator, no matter where you coordinate. Don't you know that Miati Allah coordinated the cow in Nigeria? The first class citizen of Nigerians is cow. Miati Allah coordinate cow. Fulani headsmen. Boko Haram coordinate cow. And I tell you, they are doing their job very well. There is a secret behind it. Miati Allah in your state will control your governor. Most of you don't know. The people who coordinate cow, the movement of cow in your community, control your chief, your king. This is one truth you've not been able to grasp into. But I think more of my message goes to IPOB coordinators. Do you know what it means to be a coordinator? Oh, you are Mazin Nandekano younger brother. Oh, you are Mazin Nandekano cousin. And then you think you are a coordinator. Pack one side. No. We started it. And so what? There is nothing as much as important than ending it. For it is the end that will justify the beginning and the means. You started it, you did very well, good and fine. Along the line, you're doing very well, good and fine. But the beginning and the means can only be justified by the ends. And that is why I make people understand. This morning I can be the African rep, and the next morning I am not anywhere. But I swear to the Almighty Creator Himself, I know how to fight in a coordinating manner. Sometimes for you to cover more ground, you need to pause. You need to pause. Don't forget, our topic is simple. We must learn to fight in a coordinating manner. Hausa and Yoruba understand what it means to fight in a coordinating manner. Because they've been on this road for a very long time. They coordinate themselves, they bamboozle us and reduce us to nothing. Just look out there. Look at the people ruling Nigeria. They didn't even go to school. None of them can spell their name. Forget about this certificate saga. You win, you know win. Here I came in Nigeria. Forget about them. Look at how they have been able to coordinate themselves to reduce me and you. PhD, LLB, WQQ, all the degree we have. Look at how Ochenama have reduced us to buffoon, puff. Look at your governors. Arewa area boys will issue an order. Your governor will obey them. They tell you, vote for them. But you vote for these people who go to meet one Alamajiri Barawudan Banza for endorsement. They know how to fight in a coordinating manner. Look at Yoruba. I can come here and tell you they are stinking, they are hopeless, they cannot be trusted, they are chameleon. Of course, this is the gospel truth without apology. But I tell you, they know how to fight in a coordinating manner. They coordinate you in the church. No, as you are sitting on your couch now listening to me, ask yourself a question. Where do you worship? Is it not Yoruba church? So who is coordinating you to heaven? Wake up. Wake up. They know how to coordinate you properly. You are there in diaspora. When you make money, they tell you come and sow seed so that they pray to Oluwa. Who is Oluwa? To hell with Oluwa, for I know not Oluwa, and Oluwa know not me. But I know Chuku Kikabiama. I know Chuku and Chuku know me. But they are properly coordinating you people. You send money from diaspora to your mother in the village and your father in the village. They take 1/10 of it and give to Yoruba people. And you are there yapping. You are intellectual. You are originalation. You are education. You call yourself all kind of name. Because you don't know how to fight in a coordinating manner. I must announce to you, Biafrans, this morning, that the Yorubas are properly coordinating themselves. The Hausa are properly coordinating themselves. They have one goal and one target, to keep Nigeria one. And to keep Nigeria one means that Biafrans must die. It doesn't matter whether you are Sari Dokobo, you are Nayangudu. It doesn't matter whether you are Teke, you are Obi or Fabo. It doesn't matter whether you are any governor. It doesn't matter. They coordinate themselves to make sure that you are dead. You must die. You must die. They must rape your women. They must take over your land. They must own the oil well in your land. They must control your king. They must control your governor. They must control you religiously and otherwise. But then, what are we doing? When we come and we say, this is our supreme leader, Lord Mazen Nandi Ukukano, Prince of Afari Beku, His Eminent, His Holiness, the Savior, the Messiah of Biafrans, you get paranoid, you get angry because you are naive, you are very ignorant. You don't know what it means to fight in a coordinating manner. Let me come back home so you will understand. There are many countries where you have IPOB members. There is no single day I do not have over 500 people calling me across the globe that they want to join IPOB. And some of them, when I say, I send a number to them, they are hiding. Where are you hiding for? Are you a terrorist? Some of them don't even know what to do. Some people come out with their heart, they want to join IPOB family. And when they see the coordinator there, Yoruba will say, I'm Igbo lele you. I'm Ogogoro, I'm Apatashi lele you. They just back off because you don't know what we represent. We are busy fighting ourselves to undo ourselves. Why the Yoruba and Hausa know how to make proper use of coordination? Go to Plateau State. You will see somebody who is running franchise. He opened a company as IPOB company. He is a general overseer of IPOB. He's doing business with IPOB. In about next month, the video of this man will be brought on light. The real identity of this man will be brought on air. His number will be released on air. So that Biafrans will call them so they know what is happening and ask them to repent and be born again. I'm talking about Jos. There are some of our brothers and sisters in Jos Plateau who are doing everything to make sure that Biafra is restored. But there are some who say, no, for me to be a coordinator, I must collect transport allowance. I must collect my motor allowance. I must collect my family allowance. This is a struggle. It is not enjoyment. Or it might be. But I do not blame you because you don't know what that names mean. British government know this better. Theresa May is properly coordinating the zoo called Africa. Don't you know Africa is a jungle? But no matter what, you see, I took time and I studied the British. And when you come as a black monkey and babu that you are, you tell them, my name is Onyiwelehi. And these British people will say, because they know you are Biafran, they say, what is... And then you say, that is my name now. They say, no, we can't take that. It's unbelievable. Does somebody answer that name? Then, out of the single fact that you want to be accepted, you've denied, you've rejected yourself already. And then you say, okay, instead of my name to cause problem, let me choose another name. They say, better. They now suggest for you. You cannot answer Mafosin, Jefferson, Toro. Am I not judge? Ndiara. Then they say, yeah, you're doing good. That is why in Biafra land, where you have indigenous people, their name of their community is Oyibo name. And they are very proud of it. Well, they will wake up, it's a matter of time. I'm from River State. Of course, I'm from Delta State. Concocted animalistic name. British government, like I was saying, were able to coordinate this zoo. But like I said, Yoruba and Hausa know how to coordinate themselves. I'm talking to you, Biafrans, with your PhD. You have a doctorate degree, lawyeristic degree, engineeristic degree in 1914, and you are still showing me the certificate this morning in 1914. Don't you know those colonial masters didn't go to school? Most of you don't know that Mongo Park was selling paraga somewhere in UK, but he discovered the source of River Niger. Most of you don't know that Mary Slessor was a tailor. But he stopped the killing of twins. Mafosin Constitution, Clifford Constitution. These are Boko Haram of their time. They are the one who colonized Africa. To mention but a few. But I do not blame you. Because you don't know what it means to fight. To learn to fight with a coordinating power. When Yoruba person goes to, Hausa man goes to London to see Theresa May, Theresa May will say, what is your name? He will say, my name is Abdullahi and Nama Melu. Theresa May will say, I don't understand. What is your name Melu and Nama? Hausa Fulani man will say, English, me, I know here. English, me, I know here. He kill me, I die. I tell you, name me is Melu Nama. Theresa May will accept it. Take a Yoruba person, that one is worse. Theresa May will say, yeah, what is your name? He said, my name is Odukoya, Oyokolo. The secretary will say, this is too long. Can you cut it short? Yoruba will say, if you can call Sakakaravyokaki, Ochokotokotakata, all those Italian name, mafia name, you can pronounce them. You should learn how to pronounce my name. He say, can't you choose another name? Yoruba will say, no, I will not choose another name. Like I told you, my name is Oluwole Adetokunbo. Then the British Lunatic will start writing, but you as a Biafra, because you don't know what it means to fight in a coordinating man, all of us has changed our name. I'm George Onyibe, very proud. I'm from Britain. You are hallucinating. You will never be from Britain because it's not in your place to make that decision. Our enemies know how to fight in a coordinating manner. Some people think that when Biafra come, because they are coordinator, they are going to become governor of their village or chairman. If you are part of that coordinator, just go and hang yourself. Because that is not why we are here. If I am here for the gain, and then I've not been with IPOB. If I am here for the benefit, I have not been with all of you. If I am here to look at your bank account, you are hopeless, you are useless. You are poor thinking man. We've seen the like of your type. If I am here because of my village, may I bury my children before I die. I am here for the next generation of Biafrans. Our fathers didn't fail us. We tell the story how they overcome. And very soon we will remember those fallen heroes. We will acknowledge the living hero. With firewood, they forced the tyranny of the day. British government. With wooden stick, firewood. They laid down their life and was willing to give up all that matters. With ordinary firewood. They faced this Alamajiri you are running from today. They faced the Yoruba people. Our fathers fought. Not knowing if they will see the next hour. Most of them are alive today. We call them veteran. Some of them have been amputated. Some of them can't even feed. They still live on, and I would say the only thing that makes them proud is to understand that the labors of our hero past will never be in vain. For they truly understand what it means to say, for if the price to pay for all we hold here is dead, then let us die without a shred of fear. They know what it means. They're not very perfect. I want to go down in my grave knowing that I did what I did, not because anybody compared me to. I did what I did, hoping that one day the next generation will remember us. Remember those who were killed in Asaba. They will remember those who were killed before I was born. They will remember us for all eternity. For what we do here this day will echo into eternity. Make no mistake about it. But when you are in IPOB, you see, there are a lot of issues that need to be addressed. I will come for all of you, not because I want to subdue you, because I want to beat the stupidity out of you. There are some Christian organizations now claiming that they are not IPOB. They don't want to be IPOB, but they want to join IPOB. There are some Shabbatarians now who are telling their member, no, this is not IPOB. This is a Shabbatarian. Yeah, but you started all this because of Ali Damazen and Nekano. All of you, your time is winding up. You have no idea what is coming to you. But I'm not talking to those of you who are unredeemable. You cannot be delivered. I'm talking to those who still have their Mendola and Blakata intact. Readjust, reposition yourself. For we must fight in a coordinating manner so that we can deliver Biafra. The enemies of Biafrans know this weapon and as such properly deploy them against us. Even at this stage, most of us are abusing fighting for ego, pride, and selfishness. Go and meet some Biafrans and say, this thing Mazen Nandekano is doing, why don't we come out, rally around him and support him? They say, who is Mazen Nandekano? Who is his father? Did he go to Harvard University? Did he go to Manchester University? Has he been to Toronto University? Did he go to China University? He doesn't know what it means to go to France University. Don't you know I went to all this university? Do you know I have PhD and DHP and doctorate and Harare degree? Do you know that my stomach is almost 14 feet tall, projection, and that my head is almost as up to 360 degree radius, I mean, in terms of latitude and certitude and gratitude? They are mad people. Do you know I have done with Donald Trump? Who is Donald Trump? Who was he before he became the president of America? Do you know I was actually very close to Obama? I used to sleep in Obama's house. And then who is Obama? Is he the one that empowered terrorists, the British government Theresa May, to properly institute terrorism in Africa? When you hear the killing in Nigeria, you give thanks to Obama. Who are you? No, these people are miscreant. They are miscreant. They are jobless. Very soon your children will worship us. Your problem is our leader's stomach is not big. It's not your problem. Your problem is that you are naive. You are ignorant and you don't know what is coming. I want you thinking you are somebody when you are nothing. I want you to come back to Biafra land and check those who build cities, who made investment on the expense of their people. Go and watch all of them. It's unfortunate that it's Hausa and Yoruba controlling them. There is an estate. It's in Port Harcourt, opposite to Olu Obasanjo police station. I don't know the name of this estate, but I know it was built in the 80s. Whoever built this estate in the 80s has money. All his children, I can say, for the past 30 years has not entered Nigeria. The only one in Nigeria, he can take more than 30 kilo of cocaine in a day. It is the gate man that controls that house. Go to Jevinik, you will see Nyangete, former finance minister from Akwa Ibom. Go and look at the house he built. He even bought a lion as a pet dog. Go and look at it. It is Okada rider and Keke rider that are living there. Where are they? That wealth you are masking on the expense of your people. Your slave, your servant, your housemaid will enjoy it, and your children will become beggar in the street of London. It's just a matter of time. We must learn to fight in a coordinated manner. But it's time we change our orientation about what we're fighting for, because we are fighting for Biafra. Number one, fighting for Biafra or fighting in a coordinating manner simply means that we must fight for all of us to win. Now, let me tell you something I've never said before. I come from Abo. I'm very proud to tell you that I come from Abo. Do you know why? Abo is made up of 474 communities. Most of us can't even place where we are coming from. But we know we are Eka people. Some are in Edo State. Some are in Delta State. I'm not talking about those who migrated to places like River State and Cross River State and Akwa Ibom State. But I'm trying to say those who still remain in the land of our ancestors, where our umbilical cord is buried. It looks as if we are proud of ourselves. But we have nothing to offer but something to offer. What we truly have to offer is that Abo man don't fight Abo man. I want you to check when you see Abo community, Abo people around anywhere in the world, watch them closely. Abo man don't fight Abo man, because we were taught if I can't flow with George, I give George gap. That is how we do. When I come, I can't tolerate your insolence. I can't put up with your nonchalant behavior. I avoid you. I won't fight you, because if I cannot make you, I dare not reduce you. We believe that no true brethren, no true sibling will fight themselves to the extent of wounding themselves. We have regard and respect for ourselves. What I said is, you know, when we tell you that if you see Yoruba pastor, mention Biafra. If you see Yoruba person, mention Biafra. You will see how their face will change immediately. The same way when you see Abo people, monitor them. You will see they don't fight themselves. I was told in Lagos then that when you are fighting one Inewi man, you must get ready, because you are not fighting only one man. You are fighting the whole of Inewi. And I knew it's true. The same way, when you are fighting Abo man, you go to police station or you go to court where you will meet Abo man, you know that your problem has just begun. And that is why when I come, I say I am from Abo. I'm not saying I'm from Abo proudly, because Abo are better than anybody. But we'd rather fight for all of us to win than for me to win. For united we stand and divided we fall. And so when you are a coordinator, when you are a Biafran, anywhere you are, when you are fighting and yapping across the globe, make sure it is something that will make us remain strong and united. You must stop fighting for you to win. Go and look at the history of those who fought to win. Where are they? I am Azikiwe, the Zik of Africa. Where are his children? I am this man, Toro. I am this man, Toro. Where are their children? They will be lost in the page of history. We must learn to fight for all of us to win. When I mean all of us, all the Biafrans to win. Watch Yoruba, no matter what you call them. The moment we say, Omo Duduwa lele you, They shield their sword. They rally around one lunatic and they push against you. That is why that Oba claiming Benin land in Lagos, who call himself Oba of Lagos, will come out and tell you that he will push you, you Igbo, you Biafra into the Atlantic Ocean. But does Yoruba know the meaning of Oba? Yoruba don't bear Oba. Yoruba don't know what is Oba. But to destroy the history properly, so you will not know the Benin people own Lagos, they want to associate and assimilate. We know all those things. We expose all of them. It is gradually. It's a gradual process. Once Arewa Barawu Dambanza with you, all these Fulani Awusa terrorists come. They say, it's in Yamere. They will unleash hell for you. They will burn the whole world to subdue you to their feet. Does it not play out before you? But Mazen Nandekan is saying, come. Let's fight for a proper standing ground for Biafran people. People like Willie Obiano, KZ Ekpazu, David Umaru, what can they do? They go to the media platform and say, Ebonyi State is not Biafra. If Ebonyi State is not Biafra, how will I blame somebody? Why will I blame Asari Dokobo when he say Bayelsa is not Biafra? Oh, Kwadime Ijelu. Kwadime Ijelu. Nisha wakwole yu ni mwakole yu ebijeko Ijelu. Nisha wakwole yu ni mwakole yu ebijeko Ijelu. Stop fooling yourself. Stop deceiving yourself. Do you know how many dollars I have? Bring your dollar to Nigeria. Let them reduce it to penny for you. Hopeless people. Proud monkey inside the zoo. Make just a monkey na monkey feel like make it wear coat. You must learn to fight so that all of us will win. You can't run down Uchimefo. You can't run down Mazen and the Kano. Certainly you cannot run down IPOB. If people don't know what is coming. One day, somewhere along the line, you will understand that the most sound mind in all the universe man this platform. It's not a challenge anyway, but I'm just telling you the gospel truth. When we say we must learn how to fight in a coordinating manner, we are telling you invariably, it means that we must fight under command and control. Under command and control. It doesn't matter whose fault is God's. I have seen people who defile my office and do nonsense, but I watch them from a distance, hoping they will know the truth one day. And the day I will smash them, I will make them understand that I love you. That is why I have to smash you down. Command and control. Do you know what is command and control? Go and ask Iruanya. He had no glimpse or idea of what command or control is. Go and ask a man Mejue. Go and ask, what do they call this lunatic in Brazil before now? Is it an name now? Who say man the radio? Let it show us the pathway. I thought you people know the pathway. Look at Awusa. We understand that Awusa are not Awusa, Fulani are not a Fulani. We have Gwari, we have Nupe, we have all of them. When they come together, they say we are not Anan. They will run all of us down because they understand what it means to run, to operate in a coordinating manner. They understand what it means to fight under command and control. But you are there, you are very educated, very enlightened. No, I have to build my own radio. My own radio must be bigger than Nnamdi Kanu radio. Nnamdi Kanu built Radio Biafra. Me, I want to build Radio Biafra International. But you were the one telling us command and control. That is why when I see some people trying to yap, I look at them, I pity you. Because you have no idea what you are doing to yourself. Those are the people telling us command and control, command and control. You can't even control yourself. How dare you command another? Where is Imam Mezu? Where is Omiomio? The one that have anointing to pregnant his wife. Omiomio wife give birth to children every one week. He's very proud of it. Stealing our people. Let me tell you people's secret this night. I have a friend on Facebook. I always chat with this friend on WhatsApp. And one day, he told me that, see, I would have done something for you. But you see, I'm in a prison. I said, what? Do you mean you are chatting to me with me from a prison yard? He said, yes. He said, I've been there. I said, what did you do? He told me. I said, oh God. But do you know before he told me he's in a prison, he has sent me 30,000 naira. Somebody in prison, somewhere in diaspora, I don't want to mention it, has sent me money. Do you know that? So on that day, that is why he said that people will come from the east. They will take over the kingdom. But the children of the kingdom will not enter there. Be yapping. No, be analyzing IPOB. Don't wake up. You don't know what it means, command and control. Go and find out. It doesn't matter who is your leader. The problem we are having today, or some of the challenges we are facing in IPOB, is some people believe that Mazen and the Kano father should have been among the people who betrayed Biafra and become rich man immediately after the end of the war. Why did Mazen and the Kano not betray Biafra? You go to Mazen and the Kano house in Afari Beku. The house of Mazen and the Kano is close to the government house. That is the only street in the whole of Afari Beku that is not tied. Because his father refused to betray. Lion don't give birth to good. When you see Mazen and the Kano vibrating and saying the truth, it didn't come from him. He ran in his lineage. His father refused to compromise. They owns the land where the government house of Abia State is built on. But the road is not tied. Whereas every other road in that very GRA is tied. You will understand. Now what he's doing, he can't help it. He can't be compromised. Go and find out what command and control is, coordinators. You people don't know what is coming. He said that you are in or you are out. When our supreme leader say 100 men restore Biafra, you don't understand what he's saying. But may ye receive sense. Receive sense this morning in the name of Chuko Kikabiama. He say. 3. It means that we must fight under chain of command. What is chain of command? Somebody post something and say, we Ivory Coast, we are suspending this coordinator. You are suspending coordinator because he disobey you. But you are not obeying me as the African rep because you think somebody at the helm of affairs is your godfather. Are you in sin? Chain of command. Iruanya will tell you, when they tell you chain of command, they want to chain you so that they will command you. Who is chaining me? Who is commanding me? It is applicable. It is assumed. It is supposed. You are supposed to use your head and understand that what we are doing here is not about anybody. It's not about our supreme leader Mazen Nandekano. It's not about Uchimefo. It's not about George Onibe. It's not about anybody. Because if it were to be about them, let me tell you what would have happened. Mazen Nandekano would have been on a private jet. Mazuchimefo would have been moving like what do they call this man? What did they call his name? Owazurike. He would have had a Nigerian police escorting them, but they are fighting for Biafra. They think they are deceiving us. Number 4, fighting in a coordinating manner simply means we must fight for the love of Biafra, not for the profit of Biafra. Somebody, a principal officer, called me one day. I said, do you mean all these things you are doing, you are not being paid? I was shocked. The brother is listening to me as I'm talking. I was shocked. A very notable, respectable principal officer. Do you mean they are not paying you? And I looked at the brother and I said, if I am here because I'm being paid, and then I've never been with you people. If I am here because somebody allocates salary to me, I'm not saying IPOB should not help me, but if I am here because of the salary, then I've never been with any of you. And that brother cut the communication. And some of you today think that, how much will they pay me? If you don't buy goats, we will not come IPOB. If you don't cook Nkobi, we won't join IPOB. With the IPOB meeting, no drink now, I can't come there. I'm sorry for you. We do what we do for the love of Biafra, not for the profit of Biafra. Some people say, oh, they are fighting for Biafra because when Biafra come, they want to own oil, they want our oil, they want to control us, they want to recolonize us. They Our leaders say when Biafra is delivered, the people of Biafra will be allowed to decide the fate of the next generation of Biafra. We will stand in the shadow. We will watch you. We will make you understand what it means, the darkness that masks the light. Hoping that the next generation will understand. Now those who have died did not die in vain. And those who live have lived for them to see the day which we hunger, which we desire, which we long for. When we say fight in a coordinating manner, we mean that we must fight with absolute faith. So people are saying, this Biafra, when is it going to come? I'm not sure Biafra will come. Don't you know Nigeria is a giant? Don't you know that the British government is a giant? Of course, Goliath was a giant. David never considered the size of Goliath or the weapon or armor at the disposal of Goliath. He relied on the arm of faith and said, Chukwokika Biama, who has left the lion and the deer under my power, under my mercy, will leave you, O Goliath, under my mercy. You will come out believing that British government, with all the atomic weapon, with all the warhead they have, with all the connection they have with global community, they can sink us in 24 hours. Then we'd rather die sinking, challenging Goliath of our day, the British government, than to die without doing anything. Fighting in a coordinating manner simply means you fight with faith. Do you know how many AK-47 British government have given to Hausa people? They just say, give us order, give us order. Go and look at the community where they kill Fulani herdsmen. It is not yet on record who killed Fulani herdsmen. But Nigerian police have arrested everybody in that community. But Fulani herdsmen are killing people on a daily basis. And yet no Fulani herdsmen have been arrested. And you're saying, give us order, give us order. God will punish you. God will punish you. Or rather, God will deliver you. We must fight with absolute faith, understanding that no matter the size of the enemy that stand before us, they will all crumble before us. I must tell you, it's just a matter of time. You must fight with and for reason. You don't just say, I'm Biafra because I'm Biafra. Biafra is not Biafra. Biafra is Biafra. No, why are you in IPOB? You know, I'm in IPOB because Biafra must be Biafra. When somebody is pronouncing Biafra, watch the person mouth. If the person say Biafra, it's not a Biafra. Only children of God, only pure breed Biafran can pronounce that name. There are secrets you don't know about that name. You say our Biafra. When somebody says our Biafra, watch that person very well. He's mixed blood, bastardized blood lineage. Biafra. Understand? We fight. We are fighting for a reason. We are fighting for a purpose. The purpose is so we can be the author of our destiny. And the reason is that so that Yoruba and Hausa and British government will not decimate us because of oil well. We have asked them to take the oil well and allow us to go. Britain, Theresa May, Oakright, we will allow you to be stealing oil. Allow Biafrans to go. When we say we must fight in a coordinating manner, what we mean is that we must fight spiritually. We must be ready to fight spiritually. Go and look at all Biafrans in the northern part of the zoo. Their head is no longer normal. I have access to all of them. When I go to north of the zoo and I'm looking at them, they are behaving like Hausa good. In Biafra land, if you are so stupid and so foolish, they will say, no, if you are so stupid and you are a fool, they will tell you, look at how you are behaving like a goat. Please be happy. That means you have hope. There is future for you. But the moment in Biafra land, they say, look at this man, Atoro Awosa or Iwu Awosa, that means your own is finished. Go look at our people in the northern part of the zoo. They are using only 1 megabyte of their brain. They padlock all of them. They store it. Maybe when they die, they will use it in the grave. They are behaving like Ewu Awosa, Atoro Awosa, very mature Ewu Awosa. Very mature Ewu Awosa. Do you notice how Awosa speak pidgin English? When he said, I will kill you now so that you will die, he will tell you, kill me, make I die. No, kill me, make I die. You go to say they tell you to kill him. But then they tell you, say, I go kill you now. This is how our people in the northern part of the zoo behave. I'm not saying they are Hausa or Yoruba. They are Biafrans. Whether na juju that they do for them, I don't know. You were cooking karakata wada. You wasn't in it. We're saying ongu kawema. Who are some walk. Because the people you are fighting you spiritually, but you are not aware. And most of you are helping them. You will go to church, Yoruba pastor will tell you, pray for one Nigeria, and you open your stinking dirty mouth. You have not brushed since 1 month. You are not saying, oh God, oh my God, oh Lord, my God, oh, anybody fighting against the destruction of one Nigeria, oh Lord, my God, oh, destroy them, destroy them, destroy them. Unyara, mad people. What have you benefited from one Nigeria? No, be sincere. What have you benefited from one Nigeria? And then you see another monkey and babu. It's in Ugwu Awosa. I don't know how Muslims flee. Maybe I will go and learn it, so I can come and pray for you one day. The fighting. If you say you understand what it means to fight in a coordinating manner, where are the Christians? Where are the religious leaders in Biafra land? All of them have become company owner. Some religious organization inside IPOB even have their own loan office who place people. They give you one rice. You buy a recharge card for one useless animal who call himself media. You now put it on Facebook. Oh, okay. Yes, we are formidable. We are very bindable formidable. You carry bag of rice. You are holiness. No, you are holiness. Shabbatarian, Christianitarian, paganitarian. Sometimes when I blame Asari for being a jihadist, I wonder what I will tell those of you who claim to be Shabbatarian and Pentecostalitarian and Catholicitarian. Mad people. We must fight in a coordinating manner. It means we must fight to the end. Dear friends, we must fight to the end. Make no mistake about it. I pray to the Almighty Creator. I've gotten involved. And I'm proud that I did. But I don't want to stop on the way. You know, when it talks about the farmer who sowed the seed, it says some seed fell on the wayside. Some fell on the rock. Others fell and the bird picks them up. But some fell on the fertile ground. They later grew. They bear fruit, they yield seed, some 30-fold, some 60-fold, some 100-fold. And I've been praying to God. And this quest and this journey to restore Biafra, may I not fall on the rock. May I not fall on the way path where the birds will pick me up. May I not fall on the soil where I will grow. People say, the guys do well, the guys do well. All of a sudden, I'm nowhere to be found. Oh, Chukukika Biama, let me fall on a fertile soil, that I may grow, not bearing fruit of 30-fold or 60-fold, but bearing fruit of 100-fold. Help me, for you, O Lord, am my heart desire. You, O Lord, am my heart desire, and I long for you. You, O Lord, am my heart and stay. Savior, you, oh Lord, am my spirit filled. Father, you, oh Lord, am my heart desire, and I long to worship you. As the deer panted for the water brooks, my heart longed after thee. Oh, you, oh Lord, and my heart desire, and we long to worship you. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, hail dear friends, the land of rising sun. Oh, hey dear friend, the land of rising sun. This is our own flag, the sign of unity. This is our nation, the mother of freedom. Welcome to my home, this is my motherland. Now the world will sing, all hail great Biafra. The world will sing, freedom flag you've got it. Biafrans will sing, the hand of God is freedom. Biafrans will sing, the battle has
voice of freedom, victory, listening. Celebration, voice of freedom, victory, listening.
Yes, at this moment our lines are open for the avoidance of doubt. The number to call our WhatsApp line remains 08070 815 45642. Our WhatsApp line once again is 070 815 45642. I repeat again, our WhatsApp line for the last time is 070 815 45642. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. Our direct line once again, I repeat, is 081 221 52971. For the last time, our direct line is 081 221 52971. Special number dedicated to the female is 081 288 58614. Special number dedicated to the female is 081 288 58614. For the last time, special number for the female is 081 288 58614. And yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead, please. The word is listening. Your name and where are you calling from?
This is Mazin Chike Zulim. Mazin, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, I thank God for you. I've been listening, and I thank God for what God is using to do as far as this our cause is concerned. Well, the problem is that many people don't even understand what we are doing. Many people see it as a business. But I thank God that somebody like you is there. And by God's grace, we will make it unto the end. I thank God that we have somebody like Mazin Nandekano, Mazin Chenefo. So no matter how people take it, no matter how they do it, no matter how they understand it, we will make it up to the end. And God will put most of them to shame because some of them believe that we will not make it. I've discussed with so many people when they say forget about it, it will not happen, it will not work out. But they forgot that with God all things are possible. This God who gave us this cause will help us to make it unto the end. So whether they believe it or not, whether they join their effort or not, God will surely do his work. This reminds me when God asked him to go and deliver the children of Israel, even the elders of Israel didn't believe him. Many people in Israel didn't believe him to the extent that they were against him. But Moses was never tired. And at the end, God showed himself that he is God. Today, we use them as reference. And I believe that God will also be in Biafra land. And very soon, tomorrow, in time to come, Biafra will be used as a reference point of God's deliverance, of God's miracle. Because I believe that the miracles that the Lord is doing, it will surely, and it will marvel the world. Mazin Nandekano have always told us that Biafra is the last miracle that God will do. And I believe it with all my heart. I only call my people. I didn't tell you where I came from. I am from Umuahia, living in Port Harcourt, Biafra land. I call my people, both from Umuahia, both from out their state, all Biafra land, that every one of us should wake up. No matter what we are saying today, by God's grace we overcome. And I believe that when Biafra comes, things will be better for us. So that is what I want to encourage everybody. Let every one of us join hands together. Let us not be tired. Let us not be weary. This God who started it with us, He will surely carry us on to the end. He has never put anyone to shame, and he will never put us to shame. Mazonibe, I say may God bless you, and may the Lord continue to strengthen you. May the Lord continue to build you up. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. Our people must stand up to their reality. Our people must face the truth. It doesn't matter whose us is God. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. It doesn't matter what you feel about it. What really matters is whether you like it or not. Biafra must be restored. Biafra must be restored. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ada. Go ahead, please.
Na-adabara ọ na-eme ị na-ekwu okwu na-ana ekele Chineke n'ihi ịkpọtụrụ maazị onyonyo na maazị ịkpọtụrụ onyonyo na ndị niile a gwara Judas n'oge ndị a
We lost that caller. It's quite unfortunate. We must continue. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line, are you there? But of course, it's Zoo Epileptic Network. We must continue. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line, are you there? Maybe Zoo Epileptic Network. Caller on the line, are you there?
Dịka m na-ekwu ndị a bụ Judas nke oge a. Judas nke oge a. Ndị a bụ Judas nke oge a. Hello. Okay. Ndị a bụ Judas nke oge a. Otu ahụ ha bụ Judas nke oge ọ na-eme mkpọtụ ha na-ewute m n'ihi ha gụrụ Baịbụl. Onye ga-asị m na onyonyo na ndị a niile ga-emecha wezigo onwe ha n'efe line of Biafra dị. Mmadụ gwa m aga m ekweta. Ọ na-ewute mkpụrụ obi m. Hụta na Judas rara Jizọs Kraịst ihe. Mmadụ bịakwa n'oge a rara Nnamdi Kanu ihe na-achọ ka egbuo ya. Biko jisie ike. Ana m ekele aha m bụ nwanyị Biafra, onye aka n'itere. Anọ m na-ekele Chineke ebe ọbụla Kalụ nọ, ka Chineke gọzie ya. Ka Chineke gọziere m Nnamdi Kalụ. Ka Chineke gọzie gị onwe gị. Ka Chineke gọzie Chidera. Ka Chineke gọzie unu niile ndị arụghị ọrụ a. Nyere unu aka n'ihi ihe ndị a anyị na-agbaje bụ ọtọ mmadụ na-amaghị ihe anyị na-agbaje. Otu ụbọchị ọ ga-edokwanụ. Ana m akpọ ndị niile bụ ndị ite n'isi mba itoolu, onye ọbụla bilie ka anyị na-arụ ọrụ a n'ụbọchị Chineke ga-abịa na mmezu. N'ihi Biafra na ebe a ọ ga-abịakwanụ. Ebilivuru m na enweghị okwu Chineke kwuru nke ofu ga-efu. Biko ka Chineke gọziekwa Ipob. Biko ka Chineke gọzie onye ọbụla.
Thank you. We must continue. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Yes, we must continue. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on the line, can you hear me?
No, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please. The world is listening. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. When you call me, please focus on your phone. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Go ahead, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Chukwuma from Jonathan Oyegashi. I'm calling from Abia State.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, please, I want to thank you for your good work. I want to thank all eminent dear friends for your good work, all your struggles that we are doing. And what I want to tell all of us this morning is for all of us to have hope. We are already getting to the end of the road. I know the Jews, they are trying to pull us down, but no matter what they do, they can never prevent. So I thank God for somebody like Mazen Nandekalo, after all he has been through, he never disappointed for one day. Although some people used to say all kinds of rubbish, I have to allow them to say whatever they have to say. But what I know is that the journey is very close. So I thank God for all of you, and I say let us keep it on. We shall get to the promised land. In the name of Chukwuka, dear my prayer.
Thank you very much. That is something that is not, we're not debating about it. Whether Satan like it or not, heaven like it or not, Biafra must be restored. Except heaven is unjust and unfaithful. So it's not an issue to debate about. We are asking our people, a journey of 3 months took the children of Israel many years to get into the promised land. We don't want that, not in our lifetime. Everybody must be ready to do the needful. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And try and speak louder, please. You're not talking to me, you're talking to the whole world.
All right. Good morning, Master. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hardly hear you. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, Master.
Good morning, please. Go ahead, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Good morning, your name and where are you calling
this
from?
line, and I thank God now. My name remains bright. Was from the Olympic newly founded so by the grace of God, the media officer. Bigger grammar than you. I don't ask for your wisdom for the topic you treat like this morning. I'm delighted in you, and I want to tell you, with people like you, the 100 people our supreme leader needed, I hope, is found. I have nothing to say much than that, other than I have strong belief that we're already in Biafra land, because that is our hope. And that is the only, if anybody is castigating you, these leaders, that person is just bundle of foolishness is found in him. Because I know that you people are at the right corner and you're leading.
Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network, and it is to be expected. We will continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please try and see if you can speak louder.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all dear friends, wherever you are. I thank Almighty Chukwu for today, for the life He has given to us. I especially thank my leader, Amazon Namandekano. My name is Kiyochi. I'm calling from Aba. Also thank my coordinator, Okrego. Well, I really thank Almighty God for what is happening. No matter what the Jews are doing, they are falling. They will use their hand and kill themselves. But for us, we are ready for whatever they want. We are ready, no more going back. Man will only die once in his life. But if this die is what we are going to die to rescue our generations unborn, then we have no other choice than to do it. We will not be so coward to look our mothers to be raped and our brothers and sisters to be killed like animals. We are going to fight these people. We are going to hit them in the way that they will never expect. I thank Chukwu because of he is the director of this restoration. He has given us go ahead, and there will be nothing anybody will do about it. But those who are posting our leaders' picture, we welcome it. I've also told them to post more. Let them post more so that they will give us more joy in our heart. I thank God for everything that is happening today. May Almighty Chukwu, who has started this journey, lead us to the end. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okikadiama, we pray.
You see, thank you very much. Caller, WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes. My African rep. Good morning. This morning, I just want to contribute a little bit over the points you brought this very morning towards the sermon concerning those coordinating and if they are coordinating very well or they are not, or doing it for their personal selfish aggrandizement. There is this very saying that says that we shall be recognized by our attributes, that is our output determines the recognition level. But at the same vein, those of them have, they don't have to remain with the IPOB because this time around is a critical time. We have been fishing them out, and I know that IPOB leaderships are doing great in that very avenue because we don't need anyone that will come and put Sansanis into our career this time. And if they thought that they can use the IPOB to make money, whatever they use that very money to invest will collapse. It will not stand because they are using people's blood. I don't blame any of them because when our leader said that the Biafran lands will not pay dues, all of them ran away. Nobody wants to be a coordinator. Nobody wants to join the group. But immediately the ban was lifted. All the lunatic criminals that don't see anything good in any man's vision, that wants to prove the person down, all of them troop in, pretending that they are in the left, they are in the front, they are the back, they are the sideways, because they are not there because of the struggle, but they are there because of the money. How I wish that these very people will be dealt with, because enough is enough.
Of course, they
That's
will.
what I want to say. So thank you very much.
They will be.
I'm telling you, because I'm telling you, my comrade is pathetic. If we are talking about the zoo, we're now talking about people that walk inside. That is enemy within. That is what Bible said in the book of Psalm 25 verse 12. How can you escape from these very people? Walking as if, pretending as if they are with you. Many of them liars. Telling you that only you said this, and you said that. Where did they get their information from? And the people that really want to join
all of them. They have Yoruba blood walking in them. There is somebody that have dedicated her life to destroy me in this struggle. And when I profile the person, I noticed that his last son is Awosa man that impregnated her. So the last son now answering Igbo name is fathered by Awosa.
You see? And they let us do the needful, because the more we leave them, the more they are getting ground, the more they are collecting money.
Of course, people do not understand. For what we do today is ordained by God Himself. I tell people, IPOB say answer to my prayer. I have more important things. Should I say that? And then I don't have to say that. I withdraw my statement. There are things I should have done outside IPOB.
Yeah.
But there is no greater calling than being here. IPOB is the answer to my prayer.
These are the people that refuse to take oath. They tell you they are bishops.
They can't go to Aruchiku. They are holy.
But they will lay hands.
Watch all the people who are claiming that they are coordinating. They refuse to go to Aruchiku. I left Abo to go to Aruchiku. I want more Abinokpabi and Akpabo Okpobe. Go and place me on that oath there. For I am dead already when I betrayed this struggle. They come and yap. They think they are we are talking about religion. They should get ready for Biafra Haram. Your religion is against taking oath, but your religion is not against sabotaging. It's not against sabotaging.
It's not against IPOB sponsoring your student school fees.
Really taking oath.
Brother.
They are hiding now. All of them are hiding now. If you look at the reason why they arrested Justice today, you will see there are some lunatic preventing not to go to Arochukwu. What crime have they not committed? Yeah. All these are Yoruba and Hausa blood in our midst. Yeah. We know all of them. We will separate the wheat from the chaff. It's a matter of time.
Okay, now look at it. Lastly, look at it now. Was it 2 or 3 days ago, our people were massacred in Asaba. And these people have the audacity. They have that very mind. Standing on the people's blood, collecting money. Okay, how if you steal and take this money away from, to your own selfish aggrandizement, how can we now settle these people? How can we now settle their hospital bills? People died day before yesterday, and these people don't even have conscience. They don't have mind. I'm telling you, a lot of people will die on this very struggle. People will die. In the sense
do you remember that people from the ages of 20 years and above that left Egypt didn't enter the promised land?
Sure.
Only Joshua and Caleb. And I pray God will be merciful for us, for more of us to enter Biafra land. Because many of them, their carcasses will drop down in the wilderness, because we are in the wilderness already. Thank you very much, my brother. And God bless you. Yes, this will be the last caller for this morning program. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Hello.
Please try and speak louder. I don't know why our men are talking like a baby. Are you with a feeding bottle there? This is not a technical issue. I wonder why our men are just... I don't understand. We are in a war situation already, and some of you seem not to get it. Oh my God. Can you hear me call on WhatsApp?
Hello.
Hopefully this is where we draw the curtain for today's program. I want you to have it at the back of your mind. We must fight that we must win. We must fight that Biafra must be restored. Every one of us must do the needful. Every one of us must stand up. The enemy has had enough of our flesh, and they will have no more. Call on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Every one of us must do the needful. Caller on WhatsApp, I will advise you to stop listening to your radio and attend to your phone.
As we have to lower it down when we pick up our phone.
Okay, Adadino Rama, go ahead.
Mazi, good morning.
Good morning, Ada.
Good morning, Biafra. Yeah, Mazi, I just want to chip in something about this 8 of 18. If I can just say, I don't see the why whoever that is not ready to go to Aloshuku to take that oath will be a coordinator in this program, in this IPOB. Because if you cannot take oaths, why are you a coordinator? If you cannot go to Aloshuku to take the oaths, then we don't have confidence in what we are doing. Because you have to take the oath in order for you to have confidence on what we are doing. So whoever that does not want to take oath cannot be a coordinator, cannot lead this struggle. Because there are young boys who are ready, there are family men who are ready to sacrifice, to lay their life down for this struggle. You don't tell me that when someone lay his or her life down for a struggle like this, and you will tell me that your religion is against taking oaths, the real oaths, the main oaths, then you cannot be the coordinator of the group, of the struggle. Because people's lives is in your hand. A lot of people's hand, a lot of Biafran's hand lay in your hand. You can go actually how are they ready if fight for this struggle. India do ready made their life. And you have the position. You can go and you have the position. Then I want to save. Because I was working on the law before but I just had little about this state of 15. And I see no reason why we'll be struggling for Biafra without the coordinators being committed. A lot of them they say, hey, my religion is against it. Which religion? Am I not a Christian?
They go to I am Reverend George Onibe. I am Reverend George Onibe. I was ordained in the bishop, but I have gone to Aruchuku. I even want to go to Aliekwe Swan and let them want to take oath. Inside the system, you tell them, oh, they say no, I'm going to heaven.
Then let us drop the struggle, because whoever that is not committed, like me, if I know truly why I'm saying this thing, let me just be open. I thought that the other oath that we used to take is the main one.
No, that right? One is just
and there is something that
more oath is coming.
And there is something that happened one time, and I said no, I cannot pull out, because a lady called me and was telling me how they are making money with Biafra. That I can make money with Biafra if I can come. That we will be three of us will team up and make money from Biafra. This lady, she called me from
I'm happy you are bringing this. I'm happy you are bringing this.
She called me.
Somebody called me. She called me if IPOB is not paying me, and I'm doing this job that I'm very useless. Don't I know I can make money?
Let me finish. A lady called me from Europe. That was why I got a lot of their phone numbers, their contacts. I was telling me that if I want to make it in this like that with Biafra, that a lot of people are making it with Biafra. And this lady is among the people that said, I will not join IPOB. I will never join IPOB, but I'm a Biafra. Right? And she told me if I want to join this struggle, that I will make money if I know what I'm doing. Okay? But because of this lady, because of this kind of cause that I'm getting with these people, I have to stay away. Because I took oath I took oath. I wanted to join her before. But the moment I remember I took oath, why should I do this? Then my children will die. My husband will die. My family will die. No, I'm not going to join them. The next thing I used, I blocked every one of them. I block a lot of people from my Facebook friend, and I disconnect their number. So if they are not ready to take oath, I believe that a lot of people are listening to me now. If you are not ready to go to Anoshuku to take that oath, take away that struggle from them. As a coordinator, just remove them from there. They are family men, young men who want to lay their life for this struggle. Then they give them the position, man. I'm just saying it, and that is what I know I will say about this oath of 18. I don't see reason why we are struggling, fighting for the struggle, why some people are not sincere, why many people are laying down, many men are falling down, a lot of people are falling down, men are falling down, people are laying their lives, people are putting in their money, and you want to tell me that your religion rejects it? Which religion? Mazibiko, can't happy here, Badiko. I would like to drop it. I don't want to speak much. I'm not just happy this morning. Thank you, sir. Thank you, that's all over the world.
And I think you are one of my best callers this morning. Thank you very much. We must continue. Biafran people must understand. The truth cannot be overemphasized. We are going home, and this morning our topic is simple: fighting in a coordinating manner to ensure that Biafra is restored. You must understand what it means to fight in a coordinating manner. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has given up so much. Mazi Chemefo has given up so much. But for what? For lunatics? They're not even part of us anyway. The journey is taking shape. Everything will change. We are not here to take Yoruba land or Hausa land. We are here to ensure that we become the author of our destiny. We are here to ensure that justice is meted out. We are here to ensure that we will be responsible for what happens to us after now. I sign off from here because my time is up. I truly appreciate those of you who have taken time to call, and I must apologize to you. I'm not happy. When it looks like I'm happy, please accept me the way I am. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Forgive me. It's not my style. But then, those who are not able to assess us, my sincere apology. We tell ourselves the truth. Then we must continue. We must work and fight in a coordinating manner for the right reason. And make no mistake about that. As I sign off from here, remain blessed, remain focused in Chukwu
We have crossed our sea. We've gone by in this wilderness. Because two steps ahead. We are no longer in Egypt. We have crossed our seas. We've gone by in this wilderness. Because two steps ahead. When you get up to enemies, and there are heroes we don't need. Retreat, no surrender. Your place already here. Now just now we remember the rise of our great heroes. No retreat, no surrender. Your place already here. Inside the wilderness, never open your soul to the wicked one. Penetrate and kill your people. Nobody can charge you to say. Inside the wilderness, never sell your soul to the wicked ones. Penetrate and kill your people. God has charged you to say. When you get up to end this, there are heroes we don't need. No retreat, no surrender. Your face already here. Not yet now we remember the price of our great heroes. No retreat, no surrender. Your face already here. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourself to be used. yourself inside the wilderness. Never allow yourself to be used to destroy the nonsense. God have told you to say. When it gets up to end this, neither of our heroes will not live.